Hey y'all, welcome back to another
episode of the
I Just Think That podcast.
I'm Wangoi.
And I'm Charlene, and we're so glad that you're here.
Yes, we're so excited for another episode, and we're just gonna get right into it.
Vibe check. Yes, vibe check.
Yes.
How are we? How are you doing?
How are we? I'm good. Actually, I'm like not really good, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm not bad, and I'm not like just okay, but I'm good.
Yes.
We're getting better each week.
Yes, I love it.
How are you?
I'm better too.
Yes.
There's something about the sun being up. Plus,
oh my gosh.
when we're recording this episode, we would be like, this Sunday is daylight savings time.
Yes, thank God.
Thank God.
Yes. Well, we got like 48 hours left. Yes. Yeah, that's what we needed.
Yes, I love the sun. I love looking at the sunset at 8 p.m. Like that is like peak for
I love
me.
when the sun is not going down when I'm getting off of work at 4:30.
Actually,
yeah.
I like watching like sometimes like going to work, watching the sunrise like behind me like as I'm going to work. Like I love the sun. I'm obsessed with the sun, and it just makes me feel so much better.
Yes. Same. That's why we're better.
Yes.
But today on this week's episode, we're going to be talking about friends, making friends, maintaining friends, but specifically making and maintaining friends in your 20s.
Yes. I'm so excited. Yes.
Me too.
So the first question is it hard to make friends in your 20s compared to like elementary, teenage years? Why or why not?
I would say yes, because it takes effort. I would say the short answer, it takes effort. When you were a kid in elementary school, high school, even in college, even though you had to still work a little bit in college, but we're all not seeing each other 5 days a week. You're seeing your coworkers 5 days a week. You may be seeing your friends 5 days a week. Honestly, that's actually kind of nice. So, but like, we're not all going to the same school. We're not going to the same classes, living in the same like area. So it's harder. It takes a little effort. And also we have lives. We have lives now. It's not just hang out with your friends every day. It's work. It's school. It's what's next. It's moving. People are moving. Like, it's so much going on in our 20s right now that I definitely think friends should be a priority. Definitely top priority, because I don't know about y'all, but my friends get me through life. Okay? My friends are very important to me, because it wasn't for them.
We would.
We're not going to talk about
it.
But what about for you?
I feel like it's a loaded question. Is it hard to find friends? I would say finding new friends, no. Because I feel
some
like
people
some people will be. And hikers like to tussle.
Saying friends are nowhere to be seen, found, or heard. Yes,
I feel like I definitely think that it's a learned trait. Like learning how to make friends in your 20s you have to learn it. Like I feel like it's people get so like closed off, or they're stepping into a part of their life where kind of like how you were saying, it's not like people are all around you. Like you're in school, these are the same people that you go to class with, you see them all the time. But it's almost like it forces you to step outside of your comfort zone. And I feel like once you step out of there, I feel like the world is unlimited to the amount of granted, I'm an extrovert saying this, but
I know we're also probably not the best people to be asking. But I mean, I feel like even if you're an extrovert, it can still be a challenge sometimes.
Yeah, it can. Yeah.
I will also say too, a lot of people, I know we didn't like write this down or talk about it, but acquaintances versus friends too. I feel like that's something I had to learn too, is another thing in my 20s. And also just like defining what is a friend to me versus like what is an acquaintance, and versus like someone you just like know too.
Yes. Yeah.
Because like you're around someone all the time, or you see them at like social events or whatever, are y'all really friends?
Literally, because you can't, like, my coworkers are my coworkers. I have some of my coworkers are my friends, but I wouldn't necessarily, but I would put most of my coworkers like an acquaintance bubble than I would like the friend. Like friends is like, I'm seeing you outside of work, like we're talking, we're hanging out. We genuinely care about what's going on in each other's lives. But I feel like that is hard for people to maintain. So I feel like it's hard. And when you grow up, to like maintaining your friendships, because you have like, when you're growing up, you have so much of life. Like you have your job, you have your hobbies, you have like self-care, taking care of yourself. And I feel like if you don't put your friends at a priority, then you lose your friends. Then you're the person saying, I don't have any friends. And it's like, you never maintain them, you were never a good friend.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
I wanna tap into that too.
Yeah.
Being not only that, like being a good friend, I feel like people cry all the time, like, oh, it's so hard to maintain friends, or it's so hard to find friends. How do I find friends in my 20s? Da da da. But people need to also ask themselves, are you yourself a good friend? Are you yourself someone who wants to be around and maintain?
Because be around you?
Some of you who are crying about you don't have friends, there's a reason why you don't have friends. So I think a lot of people also need to do a little soul searching too. But that goes into like having friends in your 20s. Like you also go through so many transformations in your 20s.
There's so many lifestyle changes.
So many lifestyle changes. You're learning yourself a little bit more. You're unlearning, you're relearning, doing all these things.
Yeah.
And like you do need to ask yourself, am I a good friend? Do I check up on my friends? Do I talk to my friends? It's not just every day. People want friends, I feel like, to sometimes just hang out with. Like, but sometimes, like, no, you have to put in the same thing as a romantic relationship. You have to actually put in effort and have sometimes even difficult conversations with your friends, or just like also letting your friends be there for you, which is also another thing. Like, I think I had to learn too.
I feel like,
not only being there for my friends, but letting my friends be there for me too.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes we overthink friendship when we get to this age. Like,
I feel like people think it's either you're an acquaintance, and people also, I feel like sometimes want to go from like 0 to 100. I just meant you. Yes, it's okay. Sometimes you do have those bonds. And
sometimes people are like friend deprived. So when they're like, I gotta
finally a friend. Let me tell you everything about me. And it's like, okay, sometimes it is. Don't get me wrong. Like sometimes you just vibe with those people where you're just like telling your lore and telling your life story to them. But sometimes it's like, okay, all right, baby steps. Hold on.
Let's work
up to this. Like, yes. People are be friend deprived, or like maybe want to be your friend
excited,
so bad.
and it's like, whoa, let me
relax.
Slow down, Savannah. Slow down.
Slow down, Savannah. Yeah, no, for real.
I genuinely feel like people overthink friendships, and I feel like it's so sad. I feel like that's whenever people have that internal turmoil, like of just like, oh my gosh, like, and they start overthinking it. But I feel like I am in the optimistic view, and granted, I'm mostly an optimistic person, but
you're so positive.
But
one of the most positive people you gonna meet.
I genuinely feel like most people are more nice than they are mean sometimes in the world, and I feel like people overthink, like, and they don't want to have hard conversations as well. So then I feel like that goes by, like, okay, you just made a new friend, things are good, vibes are good, and then you hit like one rocky point. Sometimes it's just like, it's not even like a point of conflict, but it's just like a tension, and then they don't want to work through the tension. They just like ghost you, or they just disappear, and then
or you're acting funny, or it's like that whole thing. But that also, like, it taps into so much too with, like, I feel like people, I don't know, they either they'll like ghost you, or they'll ghost you, or they'll stop being your friend. But like,
I feel like it's also out of fear. Like, I hate that.
Out of fear of like
what the other person might think of them.
Probably because people, I feel like, want to put like a good impression to their friends too. They're like, I mean, with anything, like, you don't want to like go all in too quick. But you want to like inch there.
Do you think that like another part of like, I know we talked about like lifestyle changes and stuff, but do you think another point of like why people struggle to make friends in their 20s is because like they put their career over like making friends, or like put just kind of like their life goals in front of their friends, or make that a priority more than their friendships?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes and no too. I'm gonna say both.
Okay.
I do think people don't value friendship in the way that they should. I feel like when people are like crying they don't have friends or whatever, is like when they need friends. But like, you have to be a friend to want to be able to maintain friends. So sometimes people do put their career in front, which is fine, because now is the time to be establishing ourselves. But you do, again, it's like anything, you have to make time for it. I do think people prioritize sometimes their career, or maybe their romantic relationships, or they'll put up with like things their significant other will do to them, and they won't put up with certain things from a friendship. But it's like, Why?
Yes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm also the person like you can have it all.
I am too.
You can have it all.
But it's also a learned experience, like you said.
Yeah.
It takes balance. It takes like with anything,
Yeah.
it takes balance. Like it's work.
Yeah.
I know we hate that word,
Yeah,
but like it is work. Like I have to check up on my friends. I have to see how my friends are doing. It's
Yep.
not just when you want to hang out with them,
Yeah.
or when you like when someone has a birthday. Like you need to talk to your friends. You need to,
Yes.
and it's more also a lot of something a lot of people do is like, oh, we're like sending each other memes and TikToks and all this stuff, but like, how was their day?
Yes.
Okay.
What are they going through? What are their life updates? How are they genuinely?
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like people like, yeah, I hate when people overanalyze friendships, and I hate whenever people like it's so much easier than you think. And I saw like this one TikTok one time that was like, this group of friends, like they find it hard to like check in on their friends. So they have kind of like, we do like our weekly report, but they just like every single Wednesday, they just get on a video and they're just like, this is what's going on in my life and this is how I'm doing. And I love that because it could literally be as simple as that.
It can literally be as simple as that. Like even just like a 10-minute well, me and my friends, our conversation
is hours.
It's never 10 minutes. But like just small things, a text message.
Yeah.
And also like knowing what kind of friend you are to know what kind of friend you need.
Yeah.
There are
and
again
the kind of friend you can maintain, the kind of friendship you can maintain.
Yes,
as well.
like some people are those high maintenance friends. They need to be, and it's okay for you. Just know that and be honest about who you are.
Yeah.
If you're a low maintenance friend, I'm more of like a low maintenance. I am a low maintenance friend, but I still like, I love talking to my friends. My friends like, oh, I saw another TikTok. This girl was like, have people in your life that make life feel light. Yes. And that is what your friends should be. That's what all these relationships that you pick, that's what they should be. They should make your life feel light. I shouldn't feel daunting like, here we go. It's so.
No, like, I want to hang out with my friends and everyone been like, oh, that was so good.
Life is worth the living. Life be worth living. Yes. And if you don't feel like that after hanging out with your friends, then, sometimes.
Yes. Okay, here's the like last question. Okay. Do you think that it's common for people in their 20s to drift apart from old friendships? But also in the same breath, do you think that making new friends, it's harder to trust people as you're making new friends in this age?
Okay, I would say yes. Can you do the question again?
Yeah. Okay. Let's start with the trusting part first.
Okay. Is it hard to trust people?
Yeah. Is it hard to trust people in the context of friendship in your just in your 20s in general? Honestly?
I think so.
Okay.
I also like I struggle with vulnerability sometimes. So yeah.
Come on, girl. Come through.
Yeah, I would say yes, because I feel like there's more at stake too. We're not 16 anymore. Yeah. So like these friendships are very real, solid friends. Like these are the friends that are going to be at your weddings. These are the friends that are going to be the aunties and the uncles to your kids. Or just like you're going to be going to their house for like cookouts 10, 15 years from now. And also just like investing in your friends too, to just like for a long, beautiful friendship.
Yes.
But I do think it is hard to trust people. I feel like it shouldn't be though, but it is hard.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have to be, but it is. If people would just be open and honest, then it wouldn't be that hard. But and people be weird.
Yeah,
some people just be
are weird. Yes, definitely.
Like, why are you behaving like that? You're too grown to be acting like that.
Too grown, yes. I think
that's what makes it hard.
Yeah, I think like trusting, yes, I think it's hard. I'm the firm believer of you are the sum of like the 5 people that you keep closest to you. And I feel like I'm genuinely like I'm like very
birds of a feather
flock together.
Yeah, whatever the thing is, you know what it is.
Yes, I am in the genuine belief of that because and whenever it comes to letting people closer in to my life, I analyze like, okay, can my heart take this friendship? Yeah. And is my heart like, am I able to like let that person in? Do I trust that person? And then is this someone who like I aspire to be all of my friends? I love my friends so much.
Yes, and your friends, you should be able to draw inspo from your friends.
Yes, I am constantly inspired by them and I'm constantly motivated by them in the same breath. And like I just love it so much. And I am a firm believer of like that's why it makes me hard to trust incoming or new friends. Ooh, and then it's like one because I'm just like, do I want to be like you? Do I want to be like this person? But also I want to guard my heart. The Bible tells you guard your heart. I'm gonna guard that heart. Yeah, it's like it.
I'll be guarding mine.
Yes. Like it takes like this is very valuable. Like my heart is very valuable. And it's just like, no, I just don't accept anyone and everyone into like my life, into my heart. And there's a sense of privacy that and a privilege that comes with like being my friends. So like, yes, it's hard for me to trust you, especially this late in the game. Like you were saying, there's a lot at stake now. It's not just like, woo.
We are not like in college, high school no more. Like these friendships are real. And like the things like people can be just weird. Like, why are you acting like that? And you make it hard for everyone else to trust.
And knowing like between like kind of like you were saying acquaintance versus friendship, but like this is a situational friend. This is like my friend in this context, or like this is my friend. This is gonna be a year-long friend, or like this is just my friend right now while I'm living in this city. But then there's like right now I feel like I'm in the business of like these are like the friends that I have around me that are close. I'm looking for like lifetime friends. Like
I am too.
Like,
but I also like I am still open to like, you know, everyone has a season.
Yeah.
Everyone has a season. Yeah. I'm not like sad or mad of like friends that I've had that I'm not friends with anymore. Because like we all have our seasons. There's a reason for everything.
And you evolve as a person as well.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm always open to new friends. I love meeting new people. I love having new friends. Always open.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Especially now, because like, you know, 2024 is over. We're not there anymore.
First batch of friends.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like you should always be open to like letting people into your life, but with caution. Just always proceed with caution. Yeah. Always proceed with caution. And I do believe everyone has a season in your life. But like at the end of your life, hopefully it's a long life. You look back and you're like, okay, I really needed sometimes you just need people through certain seasons, through certain periods in your life. And people come into your life.
Valuable.
Exactly. Just because valuable. I'm also like not just because it didn't work out, just because we're not friends for 1,000 years doesn't make the relationship less
significant by any means. No, definitely. Valuable. Those are still solid friendships. Yes.
People can teach you things. People come into your life for a reason all the time. As long as I feel like also you're just open to it too. But also proceed with caution. Use your judgment.
Follow your gut.
Follow your gut. Yes. Okay.
Your intuition.
I'm also a firm believer. You have one time to be weird around me. And that you're done. You're done. I don't like that. You're not about to. You can do that elsewhere. You're not going to do that over here. I'm sorry. I don't like it. Because again, we're too old. We're too old for that. We're too grown. Yes. If I start to feel a flashback of like little petty drama from like high school or from when like we were just kids.
Yes. Let's not. Yes. Okay. What's one piece of advice that you would have for someone who's struggling to make friends, who's struggling to keep or maintain friends?
I would say use socials, use our social media, be social.
Be a social
on the
person.
Social media.
Don't just be a consumer.
Yeah, don't just be a consumer and a bystander on your socials too. Slide into those friend DMs, but also do a vetting process, same way you would with like a significant other or a job, even like something. Do the vetting process, trust your gut. Make friends through your friends too. Like everyone has friends. Like invite your friends places. And I would say that.
I would say take your time and guard your heart.
Yes.
Like, and just being open and optimistic. I think be warm, be friendly, be bubbly. And I'm not only saying that because it's like genuinely me, but just don't be afraid for new opportunities and new connections, but also just take your time, take it slow.
Yeah. And don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Also go places like by yourself too. Like that's a good way. People have said like to make friends too, but
yes. Okay, we hope that you enjoy this episode. We're gonna get down to weekly reports. Weekly reports. Okay, so just a reminder: weekly reports is what we're reading, eating, playing, obsessing over, recommending, and treating.
Yes. Okay. So what are we reading this week? I'm reading a lot of Substacks this week.
Yes.
I'm telling everybody about Substack. Get you a Substack. It's so cool to see just everyday people writing about their experience, their life experience. And there's really like a lot of relatable articles you can pick your niche. So you can do like sports, pop culture, just life, 9 to 5.
Like a lot of recipes from Substack.
So a lot of people, there's recipes on Substack. I love a good Substack. I love it, love it, love it.
Yes.
And read.
And read. Right now, books. I actually picked up your recommendation for All About Love.
Yes. Everyone read that book. Everyone please read that book.
I'm still in the very, very beginning, but so far so good. It's really, really good.
It's like
think? It's making me think, and it's also like making me like dig deep into like my childhood childhood self and how I grew up and like the love that I saw around me as I was growing up and how I conceptualized it too. So I don't know. I'm really excited to dive deeper into it.
10 out of 10
Yes.
recommend.
Okay, what I'm eating at home. I'm eating in the house. I'm trying to save money, but also I'm trying to eat healthier too. Summer's around the corner.
Yeah, summer is around the corner. So yeah, we're trying to get snatched. Waist, I want the waist gone.
Yes. Just
okay.
Yes.
Waist gone.
I want to fly away. Yep, sitting cute, sitting pretty.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm eating at home. What are you eating?
I guess drinking strawberry matcha. Agatha put me on. Shout out to her. Yeah, I'm obsessed with trying different ones from different coffee shops. If anyone has any good recommendations, send them my way. I love a good matcha.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, you know there's like the matcha wave now, but I'm like the wave we've been on matcha since like 2021, bro. And I'm like, everyone's doing matcha now.
Come on. We've been on the green matcha.
Trends, everyone. These are just trends.
Literally, we're the taste makers. Come on, trendsetters. Yes. Okay, I'm playing a lot of Leon Thomas. I saw him.
Love him.
Yes, I love him. So much.
Andre.
Yes, come on, Andre. I saw his NPR, his Tiny Desk.
Ooh, yes, I haven't watched it yet. I know it's good.
It's so good. And I love that he did all of his like. Granted, I loved all of his like Nick stuff and everything like that, but he did a lot of his like own things and I just like his own songs and I loved it and I've just been like listening to him nonstop.
Yes, I cannot wait to see Leon Thomas's growth. I saw him live last year. Chef's Kiss. Always recommend going to see that man live. Yes. The mic is on, baby. The mic gonna be on for him.
I love it.
Yes. Okay. I'm playing a lot of The Weeknd right now. If anyone, if you know
Abel?
Me, Abel, my East African kid. If you know me, you know I'm a Weeknd stan. I've been there since day one, since he was homeless doing drugs. Okay, XO, I love him. And now this is his last album just dropped, so I've been playing it nonstop, along with his entire discography, because apparently he's like retiring the name The Weeknd, and he's gonna go by Abel. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But well, hello, Abel.
Yeah,
I love it. Okay. Things that I'm obsessed with, my friends. I love my friends. I love my friends so much. Yes, I love my friends so much. Love you guys down. You know who you are. I feel like after having like a really tough, like honestly start to the year, I feel like not only is the sun the thing that's helping me come alive again, but I feel like my friends have been a huge part of that and just caring and checking in on me and loving me very well. So shout out to my friends.
Yeah. You know who you are too.
Yes.
Okay. I'm obsessed with, if you're on this like a very niche part of the internet, but I'm also off the internet. I'm obsessed with 2010s era, like the baddie era, the full bundles, the 6-inch heels, the Louboutins, the girls dressing up to go out. The girls aren't really dressing up to go out anymore, but hopefully summer we'll bring it back.
We're bringing it
so
back.
I'm obsessed with that whole era, like the full bundles, the mini dresses, the inches, just like I love it. Just like the glam, but also it was like glam, but it was still toned down. So,
yes. Oh, I love it. I think I tweeted the other day. I just want it to be 2014 again.
You did?
Yes. Okay, I'm recommending hobbies. I'm recommending hobbies to every single person. If you don't have a hobby, just try something. I literally have so many hobbies and I love and I'm obsessed with every
What's
single
your favorite
one.
hobby right now? Go.
Reading right now. In this moment, it's reading. Right now, reading has been my favorite, one of my favorite hobbies. If you know me, then you know I've tried ice skating.
Yeah.
I had a little ice skating era.
Our ice princess, Michelle Trachtenberg.
Yes. Oh, so I've been ice skating, reading, listening to music, watching TV. I love a TV show. I do, but having hobbies is so important. I went to do clay over my birthday, like playing with clay and doing like pinch pon stuff. And I feel like probably this upcoming fall, I'll start doing that more. I really enjoy like working with my hands. Sometimes get off them screens, go outside, do something. So I'm recommending hobbies.
Okay, I'm recommending going outside, touch grass, go for a walk, especially since the weather is nice. 30 minutes minimum is all you need. Just go outside, take a walk, go to a park. Even if you just lay in the sun, let the sun hit you and touch your face.
Yes. Okay, treating. Right now I'm treating myself to like sweet treats. So my birthday was just the other day and or it was last week actually.
Happy birthday.
And I've been like having a lot of sweet treats. So that's what I've been like treating myself to.
Okay. I don't really know what I've been treating myself to. I've been living life, guys. If
Come
anyone
on.
wants to treat me,
there you go.
I'm open
it's
to it.
Yes.
But that concludes this week's episode of the I Just Think That podcast. Again, I'm
Yes.
Wangoing.
And I'm Charlotte.
Be sure to follow us on our socials.
Yes.
On
and
Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, everything. We got it all.
We have it all. See you next week.
Bye.